Oh, boy. Don't know why I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, I know why. Because Jaws Darkers are bullshit. It also keeps reminding me, I keep forgetting to check the time every time I do a video. I can't remember to get the time. God, I become a rabid animal when I mock myself for being a fucking moron. I get why. I don't want to be an idiot. I don't want to be known as an idiot. I just end up that way because I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm an idiot. 159.21. Oh, yeah, this level's probably really rough. I said, this is probably the worst one of the main levels left. I would imagine. Castle Machinery could be rough, but I honestly think the last one should be really easy. I mean, it is 4-colored gem, so those ones tend to be pretty easy, unless you're a freaking power generator. God damn yellow gem level. I'll never forgive that one for its bullcrap. Ah! Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Tomorrow, let's play Crash Bandicoot. This is your host, holy shit, the MJ406. Who's impressed by the fact he didn't burn to death, but instead decided to fall to his death. Oh. Yikes. Jeez, the game looks like it struggles to pick up on the beginning of the time trial when I start like that. But yeah. We're continuing the time trials I'm hopefully getting close to the end of. Because, oh boy. This has been an ordeal. At least I skipped a lot of it and then decided to make people watch everything. Because, believe me, this series would be much longer if I did that. We're doing, like, for some episodes, just 1, maybe 2 levels. So far, the worst two have been the second Rickety Bridge level. Like, I had a feeling that one would be bad. And the one that was, move. The one that was... what am I trying to say? Oh, yeah. The one with the first colored gem. Yeah, you wouldn't think that one would have been bad. No, you forget me. I hate ruins. That's why that one sucked. Anything that has to deal with ruins-like areas, I suck at, it seems. And apparently some with machinery, like the power generator. And the, wherever the other level was, the one that had the split paths with the, toxic chemicals. Why do I keep doing that? The one that had the split paths that had the toxic pools and the hot and cold pipes everywhere I started complaining about. That was a rough one, too. I died in that one like 15 times. So yeah, I'll say this again. Time trials are not easy. While you may think about trying to do them to, you know, get all the collectibles with every level as you go by, I suggest waiting until you beat the main game to do that. It's more apparent in the later Crash games than this one. What is? You saw the, Lights Out or whatever. You saw in Lights Out, if you have all the colored gems, you get yourself to a quick ending sometimes. Because all exits to a level count as the ending of a time trial. So you don't have to do it the way the game intended, you think the game intends you to do it. Which is by going to the main end of the level. If you can find an exit, that counts. So you know, think your route through. Whoo! Ah! Wow, I'm cutting it close with this. Gosh. These roads make me feel special. They make me feel funny all over. Ew. Why'd you keep moving when you saw them sticking out? Well, go, burn. Fuck you. Alright, we'll time warp after one more, I guess. Sure, let's go with that. If I had to make this one short because of my mistakes, so be it. Actually, it probably would be good for it to be short, wouldn't it? The episode being short would actually be a compliment to my abilities. It not being short would be an insult to my abilities. Because, well, the length of the episode really reflects just how good or bad I am at this game, actually. I feel like that's accurate. As well, it shows that if I was good, I'd be faster. If I was faster, there's less episodes to do. See, I know what I'm trying to say here. Oh god, I thought they were I thought they stuck out already. Okay, burn again. Alright, time warp then, because apparently I like to cook. Ruined cooking! Cooking the ruins I met. Wait, ruined cooking? Ruined cook. Oh my god, where are the ruins! Oh, they're at it again! No, my cooking! They're gonna ruin that too, those bastards! Now I have to deal with this ruined cooking bullshit. Wait. Not runic cooking. Ruined cooking. Runic cooking. Jesus. God, makes it sound like I'm, like, cooking up books or something. Yeah. Cooking up ancient text paper, because that's delicious. How delectable. Imagine runic cooking maybe more like cooking with spells or whatever. You know, if those were real runes, you know. Ancient cooking. No, really think about it. There are times every once in a while I do wonder, you know, we survived a very long time being, you know, humans, surviving the species of humanity and all that. Despite, you know, oh god. Screw it, I'll say it. Despite things like the Bible telling us otherwise. Ooh, religion's controversy. I don't really care anymore. But, you know, for like the caveman era and stuff like that, like very back in the early beginnings of humanity, I have to wonder, how the hell, what kind of food did we manage to eat survive? Because we didn't have the kind of cooking techniques then like we do now. Because, well, you know, now we can cook like things like crazy, but back in the day, the most they could have was a frickin' fire. I had to wonder. And I imagine they didn't live very long either. Because, well, they don't have the advance in medicine either. But I digress on that point. My main point being, what the hell did they manage to eat to survive the way they did? It's something that leaves me very curious sometimes. Because, well, you know, I've always been interested, you know, I said stuff about liking history and all that. I've always been somewhat curious about cavemen as well. Oh man, they really want to die here. Screw it. But yeah, sometimes I have to wonder exactly how the hell they managed to survive with the food they ate. Maybe that's what the appendix used to be for, because that seems pretty useless now. Unless it burns up, in which case you gotta get rid of it then. Doesn't sound very useful. It's really just there to get you sick. That's why some people offer to just get rid of the appendix in general. Some doctors do that, although, may want to be careful with that. You never know. You know, somebody could get sick with that. Oh god, 2.5 minutes. Right, they have the clock at a certain spot where I can't, you know, yeah. Cheat. Damn it. Although I can do this. Let's get that full lives achievement. I forgot, every time you start up the, file again. Well, yeah. Man, not a lot of people did that, huh? Only 5%. Earn 99 lives. Oh, they treat it like a wall, I see. There we go. Oh, God! There aren't even a lot of boxes here! No! No! Oh, my back did break, but it still hurt like hell. There we go, max out my lives. See? Easy. Just keep saving and then re-enter the file again. You can just keep getting those lives right there, as long as you have the green gem, of course. So here's an easy life gathering spot for you. Anyway, I remind you, here we go. 2 minutes, 37, 61 seconds. Okay, so try to go under 2.5. Got it! I'll try my best. Now let's go. Screw the ways for ancient cooking! Ow. This could be another long one. I say, I think the last one of these, the last one of the main 3 stages is probably the easiest, but... well, I'll have to find out. I had to take this fall every time. Well, that's fun, I guess. Move. 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 But yeah, old ways of cooking. We've really developed a lot of the way we cook food now. So, because there's so many different ways to cook so many different things now. It's, you know, very interesting. I always have wanted to learn how to cook in a lot of different ways, cook a lot of different foods and all that. Unfortunately, I don't invest the time to learn to cook. There's a lot of interesting things that you cook up. You watch shows and stuff like Gordon Ramsay cooking stuff, you can learn a lot of ways of cooking food. Learning from watching the TV experts. They didn't just be TV experts, they are some of the world's best chefs, despite them, you know, more just being for television sometimes. Still. They certainly know their way around pots and pans and all that stuff. They know their way around good food. And they come up with some weird combinations you may never have expected. It's why it's always worth, well, I guess I wouldn't be able to say it because I don't cook, but you know. Experimenting with cooking, I'm sure, could lead to a lot of interesting things to come up. You never know what you could come up with if you don't try, I guess. Then again, I don't cook, so maybe I'm the one that doesn't know what he's talking about properly. Oh, I didn't want to risk it. Hurry up and go! But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. Ow! That's really all I wanted to say. Cooking is very interesting. I'm definitely intrigued by the idea of cooking. It's something I want to get a little more into if I could. I guess I just need to, you know, invest the time and all that. Oh, right, there's only one per fruit up there. My bad. Haha, you like that? Ow, gotta remember to avoid that. Yikes. Apparently I forgot what I'm trying to do. Speed run. Not die, damn it. Dying's later. That's where we do the story ascent next episode. For now, it's living. For now, it's living. Again, we worry about dying later. Believe me, there'll be more than enough time for dying. If you're willing to go after some boxes, you can really... Oh, are you kidding me? Fuck! Oh! Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, I got so close. You really have to faceplant your way into the time trial? Who's the next victim of the time trial? Oh, God. Oh, it didn't let me spin. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's do one more before I do a time warp. I think it's 5. That might have been the 5th, but whatever. One of them might have been really short. Either way, let's keep going. Move. Move. But yeah, I'll just leave my thoughts at that. Cooking is very interesting if you're willing to get into it. I mean, of course, you can always just have people cook food for you all the time. You can be one of the people that go out and eat out at a certain place every day. Like, there's a guy last year who turned 100 and was eating, like, every day at Chick-fil-A for, what was it, 20 years? So Chick-fil-A, the Chick-fil-A there decided to be really nice and give the guy free Chick-fil-A meals for the rest of his life. You know, it sounds like a dick move when you think about it. It's like, oh man, you turned 100, congratulations. You know what, we'll give you free foods at our place for the rest of your life. He is 100. That doesn't sound very... When you think about it that way, it's like, he's 100. It means they did that mainly because they don't expect him to live for much longer. But, you know, it is a sign of good faith. But, you know, if he continues to live for longer than they expected, they're going to have to stick through with it. It's crazy how nice some companies could be like that. I really like that when companies think about some people like that. I just don't feel like it happens often enough, because usually companies and corporations are greedy motherfuckers. Chick-fil-A already has a bad enough reputation when it comes to, well, Chick-fil-A. Ah, Chick-fil-A. I don't mind them personally, but, I'm not the biggest fan of them. Ever since I had a fiery shit the one time I ate their spicy chicken. Oh, God, I ate their spicy chicken. I had to take a shit the likes of which I've never experienced before. You know, until I shat acid another time. That's another discussion for a later date. The acid shitting story. Oh, God. Oh, I'm an idiot! Oh, it's time warp. You know, since it's on my mind, it's time for ourselves to have a very shitty story. Oh, God. Oh, this story. Some people may not want to hear this, so, you know, if you don't want to hear about this story, you may want to mute, you know, the video for now. Just watch a time trial. But, either way, yeah, my shitty story. Well, I guess I'll go to the Chick-fil-A one. Well, then again, I pretty much explained what that one was. I went to Chick-fil-A, had a spicy chicken sandwich, and I went to work and realized I had to, you know, go to the bathroom and take a dump. Oh boy. As soon as I let out the first turd, oh man, it felt like my asshole was on fire. Oh God, that hurt. That was one of the worst shitty experiences I ever had. Like, a little thing to note there. Eat a lot of spicy foods, it'll come out spicy the other end too. Not fun! Oh God. Okay, trying to be calm here. But yeah, be careful with spicy foods. They can come out pretty bad. And also something to mention for alcohol drinkers. Drinking a lot of beer will make you shit a lot too. So try not to eat a lot of spicy foods and then beer. I imagine you'll have a very bad experience with the toilet. Oh, come on! But, well, that's the tame of my shitting stories. I did say something about the acid one, right? Oh, that was a rough one. Funny thing, too. Oh, boy. Here comes the uncomfortable story. So, back in my senior year of college, when I was doing senior design for my engineering curriculum, well, we had to prepare ourselves for a presentation. And, well, we did most of our work for our senior design stuff over the weekend, because, you know, that's when we had most of our free time. Here's the thing, though. Well, it just so happens I happened to get sick and have severe diarrhea the weekend before. So we were spending the entirety of a Saturday. Well, no, we were spending the entirety of a Sunday trying to, I think it was second term. I think? Yeah, it was a second term one. Because there are 3 terms we had to do this for. This was the, second of those 2 terms. I wasn't able to go in person and help them on Sunday. On the Sunday we did it because, oh, I had severe diarrhea. I couldn't really go anywhere. It was bad. It got so bad that night that, well, I was shitting like every half hour and into the night. It was brutal. Oh, God. And now the story's carrying over into this one. Well, I may as well finish while I tempt the lab then. 56.22 seconds. That shouldn't be too bad, right? I hope not. Let's go for it then. But yeah, it got so bad that, well, overnight, I started having shits that were so severe, ow, that, well, I cleaned myself out, basically. Oh, right, they go through 3 cycles. My bad. I cleaned myself out so thoroughly that, well, instead of having, like, actual, like, body fluid or any actual more feces come out, yeah, I was shitting acid, and it really, really hurt. It was one of the most painful experiences I've ever had in my life. Imagine being sick so bad, having to go to the bathroom so frequently, that you're eventually just letting out acid. You know how painful that is? In case you don't, let me let you know. Oh, it's one of the worst burning feelings you could ever have. Oh, it was terrible. I spent a whole night dealing with those acid level shits. Oh, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life. It was terrible. Being so sick and you couldn't even stop yourself from, you know, dealing with the pain. I had to keep dealing with it because it kept having to come out. It wouldn't stop wanting to come out. Oh, God. I don't like remembering that story, but, well, I do treat it as an interesting story. I told it on my friend Code 9001. I told it on his channel during his Sonic Generations playthrough. I used my inspirational shitty stories to give him hope of getting through levels like, ow, the door can crush you! Ow. Anyway, yeah, I used my shitty stories, like the acid shitting story, which I kinda told, on his channel, to inspire him to get through Crisis City, a level from Sonic 06. And if I haven't told you before, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 is known as, like, the worst Sonic game. Well, not anymore. There's a spin-off Sonic game that is considered the worst Sonic game ever because it's so bad, it's broken and can barely work. And can hurt your physical body because, you know, Kinect. Yeah, a Sonic game with Kinect does not sound good. It's easily the worst Sonic Riders game, by the way. Why did I think that was smart? Let me go over one more. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 was pretty bad. As, like, main Sonic games go, it's the worst one. And no, I didn't forget Sonic Boom. Don't worry. I think I've explained it before, but I'll say it again. I don't really consider Sonic Boom a main Sonic game. I consider it more like a spin-off as well. So that contradicts what I just said about the worst spin-off being the Kinect Sonic game? Probably. Still, the Kinect Sonic game is probably worse, because at least Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom, Wii U in particular, I should mention that too. They are boring, but they at least work. Sonic Free Riders does not work. It's so broken, it can hurt you, and just... Oh, right. Be careful with that. It could just be a torture session trying to even play the game. That's why I say that, well... Yeah. Sonic Free Riders on the Kinect. There you go. Oh, it's so close to the end! Ah! Alright, give me one absolute more. One more. I might be able to get it this time. If I fail, then I will time warp. But here we go. Worst Sonic game ever existed. Sonic Free Riders. The Sonic Riders, the third entry, it was so bad it ended the Sonic Riders games and was so broken it could barely be played. Not only did it barely work, but it hurt your physical body just to try to play. So yeah. Heads up on that one. It's a good warning. Don't ever. Well, people didn't like Game with the Kinect anyway. That's like one of the worst Kinect games in existence. It just enhances the point that Kinect should not be used for gaming. VR is more of a step in the right direction for getting full body involvement. Wii was the first step. VR is the next step. And well, first, I think we should be very careful. Why did I think doing that was a good idea? Alright, let's time warp finally. I had to wonder myself, how much longer is it going to take for, you know, like, things like motion control, take over gaming. Like, how long is it going to be till we stop playing the actual controller? Then again, the industry's been wrong about gaming trends before. They shot motion control is a big thing in gaming. Ended up by the Wii era pretty much being moot. Until, how do I hit the cube without hit? What? Do that again. They thought motion control would be the future of gaming. Motion control, well, people tried to imitate it and failed. Kinect tried to be the next step up and prove that full body move is not the way to go. VR is the next step in the right direction, but it's not moving as fast as people expect it to be, because, well, people are still trying to figure out the ideal way to do the VR experience. And, well, do you think people are going to be wanting to play video games without having a physical controller in their hands? I don't think so. Without having a physical, actual controller in your hands, I don't think people are going to be willing to keep going through gaming and all that. So, people have to be very careful with how they approach the gaming trends. They've been wrong plenty of times before. Because, well, we've seen it more than enough times that people pick the wrong moves to make when it comes to modernizing gaming and make it better for people. And what? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I gotta do it again. Okay. Well, I'll continue the discussion, and then I guess I'll time warp after we, yeah. I'll continue my discussion for this attempt, and I'll time warp after I fail. But yeah. Every time I think a trend's gonna click, it doesn't necessarily click compared to, like, a standard, you know, a controller-style game to playing with a standard controller. That's what gaming's roots have been, and they haven't really changed since then. If they did try to change it, well, they changed the controller. And that's been a big jump for things as well. Just change the controller as a whole. Having dual sticks, having triggers, having multiple trigger buttons on both sides, I mean, instead of single trigger buttons. Like, getting evolved just simply from the controller itself. Ow, it's time warp. I can't think of much more in regards to, like, the gaming trends, or, like, trying to modernize gaming and make it better. I do have one that I could talk about that, well, is really being pushed by gaming companies that I don't think is going to stick. Yet, anyway. Streaming. And of course, I don't mean, like, the idea of, you know, streaming, like, live footage to, like, Twitch or YouTube. Believe me, there's more than enough of that. But that's another topic for another time. I mean the idea of, like, streaming games are, like, stored on the cloud. Don't tickle me. The streaming games are stored in the cloud, so you don't have to store them on your hardware. Store player software from the cloud. Here's the thing. The way that internet speeds are, I can say that they're trying to be marketed in the United States, because fuck people. But, yeah, because of the way that internet speeds need to be very reliable for that, I don't see them sticking very well. Because, you know, people are very dependent on the internet speeds. Well, as we get to the age that, well, we need the internet for everything, people are going to start not liking gaming again. There are always times they don't like gaming, but, well, that would be a big miss on their... I didn't get a new medal, are you kidding me? How did I not get a new medal? Yes, restart the trial. Oh! God dang it. But yeah, streaming games, as long as the internet cannot be consistent, well, yeah, that pretty much is my point. With internet, as long as it's still inconsistent in speed and not very reliable, the idea of streaming games is pretty much moot. Ow! Alright, let's time warp again then, shall we? Oh, how many times do I have to do this before I can get the gold? What am I doing wrong? What am I forgetting to do that could help me out? I just did that on a whim. So... I can jump over electricity? You bitch! Damn it! I can't believe it was that simple. To just jump over the electricity. Earlier levels have taught me that jumping around or into electricity was a terrible idea because I would probably die. I did not expect I could just jump over these ones. Oh, man. Dude. Electricity sucks. Electricity is one hell of a substance. Makes you really not want to try to mess with it. I feel like I get very unlucky when it comes to electricity. Static electricity is one thing, but messing with actual electricity is a whole other matter. That shit will kill you. Really will. Yeah. I gotta really make sure I don't touch this shit. Oh god. Don't have time! Just wait for it. You can get around it now. Yes! That's gold, bitch! Give it to me! Fuck you, electricity! Go die in a electrical fire. Practice makes perfect! I've got all the gold or better relics. Well, all but one. Whew, that was a long one. So that was also bad. I thought it would be easy. That shows what I know. I had to go through 3 tries to get that. I had to be even faster. Damn, going over all that electricity must be rough. So there's only one challenge left. This. So, we're almost done with the game, finally. Come back for the grand finale of Crash Bandicoot, when I get this last golden relic for that last achievement, and we go down the Great Hall and see exactly what awaits us now we have all these clear gems. I know we could have done that a long time ago, but I wanted these relics, because I want to feel like a true 100% completionist, and well, who knows, I'll have a failure montage for this one, depending on how shit goes, because, well, who knows? I could get through this in one try and just embarrass the hell out of everybody.